There's been some talk already that we might be in for another government shutdown. Are you of the mind, like Senator Shelby said he is, that we can avoid that?
I think it all depends on what the Democrats do with the funding of the wall. That is the issue that the Democrats just will not. They just do not want to have the border security on the wall issue. The president very much does want to have it. So trying to figure out a way to, the president ran on this issue. He was elected because of this issue, and I think he feels like he needs to live up, and I think all of us feels like he needs to do that. It's a very important issue. And so also, I think we'll see what the Democrats want to do if they want to shut down the government over saying that we will no funding for the wall. And so I think it's really up to them.
Do you have any indication from any of the Democrats whether they might be willing to reach across the aisle?
Well, I think that a lot of it will depend on the political climate as we get closer to election. But it's amazing to me how this is one issue they're just dug in on. They do not want to build a wall, but yet that's what the president talked about. It'd be one thing if the president never talked about it and now wants to build a wall. That's the thing he talked about probably the most. And that's the thing that the American people want, more border security. And so having a secure wall and having a border there, years ago, you go back decades ago, 100 years ago, this was not an issue because you didn't have the problem we have today. But today it's a real issue.
Are you optimistic that a border wall will make it through the appropriations process?
I think it will. I think the president is really dug in. As you know, when the president gets on an issue, he stays with it. And of course, the House and the Senate are both Republicans, so we've got a good chance of trying to. And again, I don't know if the Democrats want to go home and say we shut down the government because we don't want to build a wall or we don't want to secure the borders.
The border wall issue certainly has come to the fore again recently with the arrest of an illegal immigrant and an Iowa college student's murder. Do you think that further strengthens the argument?
I think it absolutely does. I mean, it's situations like this, until we get this resolved, until we try to deal with this, you're going to see more of that. And there's so many people in the United States that have come here illegally and continue to come here illegally, and so that's why we have to have a secure border.